Okay, in this next part of the class, we are going to ask you to go out and sell your idea. And a lot of people say to me, I don't like selling. It makes me feel uncomfortable. And I'm going to teach you how to change the way you think about sales so that you can like it, because I think it's actually really fun. So the problem that all startups have is that nobody knows you exist. And that's not your fault. It's not anyone else's fault. It's just people are busy. They've never heard of you, and they're not really thinking about taking the time to kind of like ask themselves what you're up to. And so this is the starting point that everybody has when they get going. And so I take the 7 billion people in the world and I sprinkle them out randomly on this matrix. So we have over here on this one side, we have people who understand my product, people who are just going to get it when they see it. And then on the other side of that x-axis, we have people who don't really understand or know what's going on with the product like this. On the y-axis, we have people who would benefit from my product up at the top, and then the people who wouldn't at the bottom. And so it's my opinion that I can do nothing initially to change this, where people end up here. And I think it's like random. And so I just acknowledge this is what it is, and there's nothing I can do to change it, especially because I have no money and very limited time. And so to start selling, I don't try to take everybody and convince them that I have this great product. That feels bad. That's hard for me too. What I do is I say, I just need to find the people who, when they understand that I exist, they will get what the product does and they would benefit from it. I literally just have to find these people and let them know that I exist. These are going to be my early adopters. And so I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything. I'm not trying to talk them into something. I may not even have a great pitch, but what I have to do is find these people and let them know I exist. These will be my first customers. And once I've kind of done a lot of that, the next thing I try to do is I say, how can I teach the people who would benefit from my product to recognize the opportunity that my product exists and move them up the x-axis so that they understand my product better? And I'll be perfectly honest, in my sales career, I've never done anything but these two things. I just try to find people that would benefit from my product, and if they get it right away, they buy it. And if they don't get it yet, then I just try to teach them. And you can spend your whole career doing these two things and never really have to push into convincing people that they need to buy your product. So this is how I've learned to love sales. Maybe it'll work for some of you, and that's why I wanted to share this concept with you. I hope you can take this mental model, be fearless, and go have some fun learning how to sell.